AJ moves house, the big dog goes blue, and Vince gives us quite the experience. I'm Iain Chambers, and this is your WrestleZone Roundup Superstar Shake-Up special. Now, once WrestleMania is out of the way, it's time to shake things up, and the rosters of Raw and SmackDown Live changed quite a bit this week. Here's a quick reminder of who went where in the 2019 WWE Superstar Shake-Up. To Raw, The Miz, Ricochet, Aleister Black, The Viking Experience. God. Cedric Alexander, Andrade and Zelina Vega, Rey Mysterio, The Usos, Naomi, EC3, Eric Young, Lacey Evans, and the phenomenal AJ Styles. To SmackDown, Lars Sullivan, Heavy Machinery, Ember Moon, Bayley, Kairi Sane, Buddy Murphy, Finn Balor, Elias, Liv Morgan, Apollo Crews, Mickie James, Chad Gable, and Roman Reigns. Now, the best thing about the shake-up is it means we get to see plenty of fresh feuds, and here are the top 5 I'm hoping we see. Number 5, Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns. Now, after SmackDown Live went off the air this week, new addition to the roster, Roman Reigns featured in a dark match against Randy Orton. Now, these two have faced off in the past. Reigns even made his SummerSlam singles debut against him back in 2014. Now, the fact that WWE has paired them together for a scrap already suggests this could be the big dog's first feud on the blue brand. With Orton as a well-established heel and Roman gaining some momentum with the fans, this could be a good way to kick off his SmackDown journey. Number 4, AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode. Now, I know Bobby isn't currently positioned to face a main eventer like AJ Styles, but these two have some serious history. They're good mates who, of course, competed to be the top star in their years at TNA, pushing each other in the ring and on the microphone. Now, Roode is the longest reigning champion in TNA history, and Styles is the only TNA original to win the big one in WWE. There's no doubt in my mind that if given the opportunity, these two would tear it up on Raw. Number 3, Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. When I saw Rey Mysterio show up on Raw, I felt both excited and disappointed. I was excited to see him potentially face the likes of Seth Rollins, Cedric Alexander, and Ricochet, but I thought we'd missed the boat on a one-on-one AJ Styles Rey Mysterio match. But thankfully, when AJ rocked up at the end of the show, I realised there's still time. AJ has said in interviews, even way before his WWE days, that the master of the 619 would be a dream opponent of his. Rey himself is also well up for it. So I say, make it happen before someone gets injured, Vince. Number 2, Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor. Now, when Finn arrived on SmackDown, one name came to mind. Now, I've searched Google for any evidence of these two ever facing each other in the past, but all that comes up is WWE 2K gameplay. Now, if Kofi moves along to a fresh opponent, I think Daniel Bryan challenging Balor for his Intercontinental title is quite the mouth-watering prospect. But the number 1 feud I'm hoping we see is Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Almost 3 years have passed since we last saw these two go at it. They've been mates for ages, and we first saw what's been called a dream match take place in NXT back in July 2016. Now they're back on the same brand, this could be a real chance for Nakamura to remind us all what he can do, rebuild some of the momentum he's lost, and put on a classic with Balor. What do you make of my top 5? Have a go at me if you want. If there's any matches that you'd have added in there, let me know. You can either comment below or give me a tweet at It's Iain Chambers. That's it for this edition of the WrestleZone Roundup. See you next week.